was proud of my team tonight. The first thing we wrote on the whiteboard was, not the first thing, the last thing we wrote on the whiteboard in pregame was pride. And pride, we play with a lot of pride for 40 ticks. I'm proud of my team, and I'm glad that we had the performance we had, notwithstanding what the score was.
Eddie, yeah, I mean, considering what you were coming off of, I mean, how important was it just to show people that?
Well, we started the next day in practice. You know, we talked about things, and what's important is that you learn from every game, and you can see the growth in Corey Sanders, how he manipulates the defense, how he can find people in the paint. He's got good passing skills. He sees. Our guys fought defensively. We rebounded well. So I'm proud of the way we brought it tonight.
Eddie, Jonathan's return, obviously.
It was huge, you know. He's coming back as a backup center. You know, I mean, that's where we are. Yeah, we missed him, and you know, he started off as a backup small forward. He could possibly have been a starting small forward, but he's coming in as a backup center. So we're still missing those bigs, but just his presence helped us. And what he does on the floor gives us great athleticism. He's got a good knack to score around the basket, along the baseline. He defends every position, and we're happy to have him back, believe me.
What's different about this Iowa team from last year that you see that's made them so much better?
Oh gosh, they've been together, and they're learning every game, just like we're going to learn every game. But they have a rhythm to how they play. You know, they play. I say random basketball in a good sense. You know, they just know how to play with each other and cut and look for each other. They look inside to post-ups. They see mismatches. They see one-on-one opportunities. And they just know how to play together. That's just like the Wisconsin team last year. That's very similar.
Eddie probably could have been closer, too, except they hit 11 threes. Did it feel like anytime you made a run, there was a dagger on the other end?
Yeah, when you hit 11 threes, yeah, half of them are probably daggers. But, you know, we're holding in on their bigs because we're small. And they move the ball well. And when their four-man can knock down a three, that's hard to guard, no matter who you are.
Corey Sanders, 9 assists. Is he growing in the offense the way you want?
He's growing it everywhere. He's growing in practice. He's growing with his personality, knowing that there's some humbleness involved in all this stuff, and that he is not being an unselfish player. A selfish player. You know, he's not gambling as much. And we talked about, when you gamble, you disrespect your teammates. So he's learned how to do that. He knows how to find people in the paint. He makes great passes. He's a great seer, and he's learning how to play discipline. This Division I basketball at the highest level.
Eddie, Greg went down in the second half. Is there any update or concern?
No, I think it's okay. I heard with about maybe 2 to go, I heard someone from the bench says Greg is okay if you need him. But at that time we didn't need him, so it sounds like he's okay.
You guys were down 13-2 right away. How were your players able to not think, okay, here we go again?
Pride, pride. They just fought harder. We got some rebounds. We got some stops. Obviously, that's where it usually starts. But at the same time, you got to knock down some shots to keep that momentum going, and we did. And Corey found people. We just kept going. We just didn't care about anything but to play as hard as we could for each other as much as we could. And you can just see it. We just gutted it out and just stayed toe-to-toe with them.
Eddie, you called a timeout down 8-0, which just a reminder, pride. What was that?
I don't know what that was. Just a whole back to putting the finger in the dike a little bit, and it worked, I guess, because I didn't jump their butts. I just said, look, let's settle down. And mostly what I said was, hey guys, let's just get your second breath here. Let's calm down. And they did, and I thought that helped. Just that sort of interaction, just calm down. Get your second breath. We'll go out here and find the holes in the defense and get some stops. But what I liked was you could see guys boxing out and going for rebounds. And I think we had a big advantage at halftime, or some type of advantage at halftime. And so that was just guts, just playing with guts.
Coach, he mentioned Iowa hit 11 threes. You guys weren't so good, so efficient, went 4 for 17. Do you feel like that lack of efficiency from deep coach you guys tonight?
Yeah, I mean, look, you always like to have shooters out there. That's why the good teams in the country are good. They have balance and they have terrific shooting. That they make shots, and right now we're not making shots. Probably because our two guards are playing power forwards. I don't know, but that's no excuse because that should help them actually, meaning that a power forward has to guard a two guard. They spread their zone out. They went zone, and they covered the perimeter. So the inside was good. That's why we got paint scores.
Two more.
To that, last game you guys got rebounded by 40. Tonight you guys.
We did. We got rebounded by 40.
By 40 last game.
Okay. I
Today-
don't look at the stat sheet. I look at heart and guts and stuff like that.
Today you guys got only out-rebounded by 5. You outscored them in the paint. How much of that difference inside was Jonathan Lorenz's turn, and how much was
Some of it was Jonathan, but it was just an overall effort by our guys, knowing that boxing out was big for us, a big emphasis. But you just have to ask them. It was just a great effort mentality. Just give great effort, be as physical as you can. We brought more physicality to the game than we did last game, and it was just jacked up. It was a good thing to see. I'm proud of them.
You say you're proud of them. Are you happy despite the result?
I'm not happy. No, I'm just proud of them. I'm not. I mean, I love coaching, so I'm happy I'm still here talking to you guys. All right. Okay.
Thank you.